specifically in the context of producing things for the web and sort of designing things for the web. There's a lot of sort of assumptions about what particular designs or features are more engaging, more useful to users, how people interact with sites. And I think in a lot of cases, these assumptions come from the developers who make these projects. They sort of in their head think, what would I like when I come to a site? So a good example of this was something I worked on at the New York Times was a sort of typical photo gallery application. And it took many, many months to develop because they developed this sort of very sophisticated way to filter and sort the photos. And the idea was that this would, be more engaging because people could come to the page and then, find exactly the photo that they wanted. For context, this particular one was for photos of people on the red carpet over 15 years at the Oscars. And what we found when we actually looked at the data, which was sort of the first time that they were able to do this, is that an overwhelming number of people simply clicked on the first image and then clicked next, 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 550 times until they saw every single image that was available to them. So I think the sort of the question about what the data sees is it helps you start to question these assumptions you have as a designer, as a developer, that aren't necessarily rooted in the reality of how people experience the things that you build.